us on social media.
Currently in our area, 51 degrees with showers in the area. Today, cloudy with morning rain. High 58. Winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. Tonight, overcast. Low 52. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, cloudy. High 68. Winds light and variable. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Around and saw it and just couldn't believe it. Looks like a bomb had gone off.
There wasn't much time left before we probably both would have been sucking in water instead of air.
Debris started flying.
I had no idea where we were going to end up. I was worried about my son.
Cynthia was in that truck, screaming, "Mommy, run, Mommy, run."
I teach people how to survive.
Survival Week wraps up today, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central, Kelly.
All right, looking forward to that. In the meantime, it is spring break time of year. Maybe you're getting away to the shores of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You've got some great weather ahead. High temperatures getting into the mid and upper 70s, a few clouds, a light breeze, making for the perfect spring break vibes. Get your playlist ready to go and enjoy some music and some drinks on the beach. Sounds like a wonderful time to me. We're going to check on the conditions, though. The water may be a little rough out there, especially south of Fort Lauderdale, where we have a high risk of rip currents today. That's the red that you see on the map, but it is elevated overall on the east side of Florida and even up toward the Florida Panhandle. So be careful, stay close to the lifeguard stands, maybe not go too far out, or stick to the hotel pool if you're not the best swimmer, especially if you see that yellow flag on the beach. That's a medium risk when it comes to hazards. One red flag is dangerous, double red. You are not even supposed to go in the water at all, and you can actually get fined. Here's a look at the conditions. Pensacola looking at beautiful skies, 73 degrees and sunshine, but the burn time, keep that in mind too. Don't forget to put on that sunscreen, reapply often, especially if you're going in and out of the water. Although I will say the water temperature is still a little chilly this time of the year, into the mid 60s as we make our way over towards Panama City Beach, 71 degrees. If you're playing some mini golf out there, looking at beautiful weather all the way down the sun coast of Florida. On the west side here, you've got Clearwater, Tampa Bay area, 77 degrees, sunshine, burn time 15 to 25 minutes, and Miami also looking warm today, a little cloudier, and especially with that smoke in the air, unfortunately. Wildfires are going on in South Florida. Vero Beach, 77 degrees and partly sunny skies. Reynolds?
Well, Kelly, we leave the surf, but now we check on what's sailing in from west to east. Yeah, it's going to be busy as we make our way to next week in terms of the storms. The potential really begins to ramp up in places like the Gulf of California and the Pacific, and all that energy goes from west to east. Now, as it does make its journey from west to east, it makes its way to the southern plains where it interacts with moisture coming in from the Gulf, and where it comes together combined with your daytime heating is going to be your setup for some rainfall. Some of it terribly needed for parts of Texas. However, with the abundance of rain, we could have some flooding. Rio Grande Valley, South Texas, looks like very possibly heavy rainfall, especially from Wednesday through Friday. This is your Euro model. We compare that with the American model, and they are not in agreement at all. But it will be interesting to see if in the next 24 to 48 to 72 hours, they come into tighter agreement, because we do need that moisture. Check it out. I mean, you'll see there on the map where we've got the extreme to exceptional drought. That's a bad thing. However, with the rainfall that we have in this forecast, we could have other bad things like flooding, rising water, especially out in West Texas. So just keep that in mind on your Thursday and your Friday. And then as we end up your work week and eventually make your way into the weekend, a lot of this moisture will make its way a bit more to the east, affecting spots like Louisiana, into Arkansas on your Friday, and even into Friday night and Saturday. Continues its journey into spots like Mississippi, Alabama, perhaps even into Tennessee. Top half of the system, way up in the plains, could deal with something else like maybe even some wind and snow. But for Corpus Christi, not the snow show for you. Just thunderstorms are possible by Friday, talking about temperatures mainly into the 80s. And that takes you through Friday. But as we back up and show you the expanse of the weekly planner, Kelly, it's going to be very busy, to say the least.
Yeah, we've got the whole country there for you the next several days, looking at those storms in the south. You've got the snow up toward the north around the western Great Lakes and upper Midwest. And yes, another system coming into the northwest, so that means raindrops for Seattle and even Portland later in the day.
Dallas, we go from those 80s, but we're going to start warming it up. 83 on your forecast for your Monday. Fargo with 47, and the same holds true in Chicago, 47 degrees.
And there will be some snow moving through the northeast, especially higher elevations. Tuesday, we still see lake effect snow in the wake of that system moving offshore. Chicago, just cloudy skies, 49. Quite the opposite in Dallas, though. Look at how hot it's going to be. 92.
Gosh. Yeah, we're going to turn up the air conditioners, no doubt. Dallas, though, cooling down with those showers that come through in the morning. 82 is what you should manage. Front range of the Rockies, 77 in Denver, Kelly.